matters, you'll be in trouble. Clearly showing that his opinions and his directions are the first and foremost to be accepted. Why? Because he's getting wahi. It is not just human opinion. The opinion of the Sahaba is great opinion, but it is human. Rasul gets wahi. So this is first and foremost. وَعَلَمُ أَنَّ فِيكُمْ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ. Know that there is a messenger of Allah in between you. Everything return it to him. He is your leader. Economically, spiritually, in all the things. In terms of war, in terms of running the land, in terms of judging, he is the leader. وَعَلَمُ أَنَّ فِيكُمْ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ. And look at how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says what? If he was to obey you in much of the matter, or most of the matters, then you'll be in trouble. Not every matter. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not say, if he was to obey you in every matter, you will be in trouble. Because there's some matters which are from the human, from the worldly things, he can listen to you. Like Rasulullah used to say what? One day he passed by some farmers, and they used to make this type of crop where they cut one crop and connect with the other, and it becomes a better crop. So Rasulullah said, I don't think it will be a good crop. So they left it, and it's like they went to a loss. So they said, Rasulullah, look what happened. So he said, you are most knowledgeable of your world. Or your worldly affairs, are the ones who are in charge. I just give my opinion. I'm not a farmer, right? See, there's some human or some worldly things which the opinions of the Sahaba he can follow. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, if he was to follow in much of the matter, not all of the matter. Another opinion, look at the great idea of Salman al-Faris. Rasulullah is sitting, and all of a sudden get this news. The Ahzab, the Confederates, they have all joined up, the Quraysh and the Yahud and all these other tribes. They're coming to Medina to attack. What we do? A time of hardship. Cannot prepare an army. Small time, little time to prepare an army. So Salman says, Ya Rasulullah, what we used to do in Fars, in situations like this, we used to do a khandaq, a trench. We dig a big trench and the enemy cannot come to us. Because now it is a situation of defense. We cannot go out, let us at least defend the land, the women, the children, the property. And they began. Rasulullah, he himself taking the spade, they're digging the trench. And he's digging the trench, so Allah, he's so hungry that he's tying a stone on his stomach. And he's saying, Allahumma inal aishu aishu al-akhirah. Oh Allah, the real life is the life of the akhirah. Here we're just passing by. Great lesson for the Muslims. This life, no matter what happens, you're just passing by. The difficulties you face, it is just a test. Another great benefit is that as a leader, you're supposed to be the first. Rasulullah was from the first who used to do the digging. And you know the story when it is Jabir, I think, he saw this great condition of Rasulullah that he's so hungry and he's tying a stone on his stomach. He said, let me go home and see what food I have. And he goes to his wife, Ya Fulan, what do we have? Some small flour and some small meat, just for you, your dinner. He says, okay, so prepare it, I'll call the Messenger of Salam and we'll share the food. So she cooks it, and he goes back, Ya Rasulullah, he whispers in his ear, we have dinner today at my house. So Rasulullah stands up and says, Ya Jama'ah, Jabir is calling us. Almost 300 men. Jabir is shocked. And he runs back to his wife. What happened? Rasulullah is coming with all the men. Allah. Just a dish for 2 people or 3 people. Now look at this great woman. The women of Islam, the Sahabiyat, the female Sahab. She says, are you the one who called them? He says, no, it is him who called them. He says, yes, so it is upon him. He'll know what he does. He's the leader, he's Rasulullah. He's the one who called them. He knows what he's doing. So they all come. Imagine over 300 hungry men who've been digging the trench. This is not just a small trench. A trench so that the enemy cannot pass, imagine. Almost all around Medina. And tells them, he goes inside. Okay, bring the food. This is the food, some stew, some curry and some bread. And tells the men outside, enter 10 by 10. 10 of them enter. Eat all that you want, but do not throw the bones. Put the bones right back where you found. 10 they eat. They go outside. The other 10 they come. It's like the food is still new. It has not been touched. 300 men. They all leave, and then the food is like untouched. It tells Jabir, Ya Jabir, now come, let's eat. From the miracles of Rasulullah. This is from the Khandaq. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says here, وَعَلَى مُنَافِكُمْ رَسُولُ اللَّهِ. Know that there is a messenger of Allah between His living with you. Return every matter to Him. He is your leader. If He was to obey you in much of the matters, you will be in trouble. So return most of the matters to Him. Some of the matters He can take your opinion, and if it is good, He will follow. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, same ayah, like وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ حَبَّبَ إِلَيْكُمُ الْإِيمَانَ وَزَيَّنَهُ فِي قُلُوبِكُمْ. But Allah has endeared the faith to you. Allah has bestowed with the faith, iman, and purified it in your hearts. وَكَرَّهَ إِلَيْكُمُ الْكُفْرَ وَالْفُسُوقَ وَالْعِصْيَانَ. And He has made disbelief, wickedness and disobedience to Allah and His Messenger hateful to you. Do not like it. أُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الرَّاشِدُونَ. Such are they who are rightly guided. This ayah is from the many ayat showing the excellence of the companions. Ridwanullah alayhim. Allah clearly makes it clear, if you want to put it like that. He clearly makes it clear that Allah has purified iman into your hearts. He puts iman into your heart and He's made it beautiful to you. The Sahaba, they like iman and belief in Allah. And they dislike what? Kufr and wickedness and disobeying Allah. This is the condition of the Sahaba of Allah. So how do some people come and start to curse them and talk bad about them and say they apostatized? We say to them, أَأَنْتُمْ أَعْلَمُ بِاللَّهِ. You know better or Allah knows best? So Allah says, know that there's a messenger in between you. If you was to follow in much of the matter, you'll be in trouble. But Allah has made the iman, He has bestowed iman to your hearts and purified it. And made kufr. You dislike kufr and wickedness and evil sins. This shows what? If iman is in their hearts and they like to obey Allah, it shows that they gave into this command. They obeyed this command of returning everything to Rasulullah. That is why you did find them having an opinion for each matter, for every matter. Rasulullah, let's do this lah. Only when he asks them, give me an opinion, they tell him this. Again, this ayah is connected to the first ayah. لا تقدموا بين يدي الله ورسوله. Do not precede. Do not give your opinions before Allah and His Messenger. Alayhi salatu salam. Allah says, such are they who are rightly guided. Those who have this characteristic, they are rightly guided. فَضْلًا مِنَ اللَّهِ وَنِعْمًا وَاللَّهُ عَلِيمٌ حَكِيمٌ. And all of this is a grace from Allah and His favor. That Allah has made iman endeared into your hearts, and you love doing good, and you hate kufr and wickedness and disobeying Allah. This is all a grant from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's a fadl from Allah, an excellence which He gave you over the others, and a blessing to you from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wallahu alimun hakim. And Allah is all-knowing, all-wise, all-knowing of those who deserve this trait, such that He gave them this iman. Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman and Ali and Fatima and Khadija and all the Sahaba. He chose them. These are ones they deserve. I am choosing them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose them to be the companions and to have this trait. Alim, He knows. Hakim is putting everything in its place. They deserve this. Allah chose them. Like Ibn Mas'ud said, it is as if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He chose Muhammad as His messenger. And then He looked at all the hearts of the people and saw that the best hearts are the hearts of the companions. So He chose them to be the companions of Rasulullah. And it is not possible that the best of all messengers, He can have companions who are not good. And this actually is a trait of the munafiqun. The munafiqun, they used to